Nope, that one's upcoming. I'll hit that again. Well, it's showing live. There, it came up live. All right, I think we are good to go. We're checking. It's always at least a few seconds behind live, so we are checking here in the rink to make sure that it's working. Jill is listening, and we just got the go ahead. Hey, we're working. So we're back again. Today it is the Vegas Golden Knights playing the Colorado Rampage. And we have, I was going to look and I forgot to, I believe that Vegas has won one and lost one so far this weekend. I think they beat Rough Riders 3-1, and I think they lost their first game, but I can't remember now. So should be a good matchup. They are kind of middle of the pack as far. Actually, I think they were like number 80 on my hockey rankings, and I believe that we are 92. They're maybe like 0.57 or something ahead of us in ratings. So should be a very close matchup. Should be a very close matchup. I believe that we will have Johnny in net today. As we're getting there, about 20 seconds left in warm-ups. I'm going to do my best also to stay kind of closer to the camera so that it doesn't crackle as much. But if it does crackle, you are seeing that, please, probably the best thing is to let Jill Irwin know. And Jill will be able to pass on any crackling information or other information. And I'll do my best. The whole idea is to make this good for you all at home. So hopefully we get that handled. All right. The team is all pulled up around the neck. They give themselves the last cheers. Maddox is clear, is gathering pucks up. They go for last minute instruction from Cody. Getting her ready. A lot of these places we're only having one puck bag or one puck bucket. So definitely having one team fill them up, slide the bucket down for the other team to fill theirs up. And it's always the goalie who's not starting is the one who collects a bunch of the pucks and collects them in his glove, brings them to center ice, just putting it all together. So it's looking like to start the game, we're going to have the fours line out. Of course, that is number 4 Cole, number 1 for Fry, number 4 for Irwin. And then on the back, we have Benny and Andrew. It's like they're sending their goalie to the box to help handle the box for them. He's not. He doesn't have a penalty already. All right, here we go. Puck drop. Kind of picked up by Vegas, but Cole is there to interrupt everything. Vegas enters the zone. Vegas puts a shot on. Johnny turns that away into the corner. Vegas is there with Dipty Doodle. Puts another shot on, but Johnny is there. Vegas definitely coming out strong with a couple of shots right off the bat. Benny comes up, pushes it up. Gets taken up, but Andrew has it. He throws it in. It gets tipped by Owen on its way through, but he was on this side of the center line. So it goes down for an icing. Line changes out there. Got the double done line. Jordo and Jack and Kipton. And it looks like Max and Brax are on D. Jordo comes away with it. A little 2-on-1 with Kipton to his left. He pulls in, takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. It bounces around, but we're unable to get another puck, another stick on it. Braxton gets it at the half boards and pulls it up. Luckily, Jordo was back to cover D. Little 2-on-1 developing here. They send a pass across, but Max is there to deflect it into the corner. Vegas tries to cycle, goes back behind the net. Braxton kicks it up and gets it almost out. Vegas takes it. Now Jordo gets it, flips it up forward. Kipton's given chase, goes all the way down on the goalie, and he has to cover it up. We'll have a face-off in the Vegas end. Puck drop gets back to Charlie. He throws a shot in. It gets deflected out front. Vegas is working it through the neutral zone, but Benny picks it up. Back to Charlie. Charlie back to Benny, but it gets right through his skates. Benny puts it up off the boards. Gets it up and out to Easton. Gets picked up by a Knights player. Charlie's backhands it up to Easton. He stops it, picks it up, but not out. Isaiah, the same. It gets back down into deep into our corner. Then he pops it up. Easton puts a hit on. Shot comes in from the point. Johnny turns that into the corner. Nice work by Charlie, trying to work on getting that puck out. Isaiah lost his stick. He just goes straight to the bench. We have line changes and fighting for it. KJ down there fighting for it. It does come out onto a Vegas stick. Vegas enters the zone, looking for a backdoor pass. They get it right in the middle. Johnny turns that aside. Puck comes out again to center ice. Waiting on make sure that Vegas wasn't offsides. They dump the puck in. Puck right through the middle, gets cut off by a Vegas player. Saban's there to disrupt that. Logan's fighting hard against the boards. Saban reaches through a couple of legs and pulls that puck away. Vegas sends it in. Andrew tries to pop it up to Logan or Wyatt, cutting through the middle and just misses them. Caven gets knocked down from behind and fighting against the boards there. Logan enters the zone. He's keeping it on the half boards there while some changes are made. Nate comes in. He's got one, but he goes for a shot. Goalie makes a good save. Great opportunity there on a little turnover at the blue line for us. Nate spins it right around the net in the middle. It goes all the way back out to Max. Max sends it over to Andrew. He tries a shot that gets blocked. Max picks it back up, gets it to Nate. He's got a free run to the net if he can be fast. But he's going to look for Cole. No, he takes a shot. Goalie makes a glove save. Getting a couple of good opportunities, though. Like seeing it. Looks like Owen's going to take this face off. He wins it back to Max, but it jumps over, or to Charlie, it jumps over his stick and out. Braxton's got it, puts it along the boards. Nate runs with it into the zone, and Vegas sends it back out again. Charlie's on it. He turns through the middle, sends it up, gets it to Cole. Charlie jumps in, gets it back to Nate. Nate flips it up through the middle. Owen's there, but so is a Vegas player. Vegas comes down, sends it into the corner. Charlie sends it all the way around. Vegas player sends it all the way back. Brock sends it up nicely to Owen. Owen tries to pop it out, doesn't get there. So Vegas dumps it in again. Charlie flips it up, gets it to Cole. Cole settles it, but a Vegas player is able to get it out. Charlie's there to punch it the other way. Brax gets out of our zone. Ooh, almost cleanly. Not quite. Vegas player is in. Vegas is working it in the corner. There's Jack picks up the puck. He gets hit hard into the boards, knocked off the puck. He's still fighting hard, working hard. Gets it up to the blue line. Puck goes wide of Johnny. Owen's there. He gets kicked off the puck. Jack gets it up and out. But Vegas swarms him and gets it in. That stays on sides. Vegas going for a change, so Charlie's got it all alone. He sends it up, gets it to Kip. Kip just misses Jack on the pass through there. Delayed offsides, we got to tag up. Allows Vegas to work it out and into our zone. Jack pulls it out again. It goes down deep, no icing. Jordo gives the chase. He sends the puck in kind of off the side netting. Not sure exactly where that one went because I'm on the far side here. But they whistled it dead for a face-off in the Vegas zone. I think it might have gotten stuck up under the ref is given an explanation. It looks like maybe the puck got stuck up under the edge of the goal. Can't really tell exactly, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Easton's in for the face-off. Vegas wins that back behind the net, but Easton was there to pick it up. He sends it through the middle, but doesn't hit anybody. Goes completely out. Benny back to Greb. Greb sends it up, but gets picked off. Shot goes in on Johnny. He covers, but doesn't quite cover it. Makes another save, and finally does cover it. Face off in the Rampage zone. Easton's going to take this one. Shot goes in. Johnny turns it to the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Easton is there. Vegas comes out with it. Johnny covers again. Easton knocks the Vegas player to the ground as he was getting close to his goalie. Rampage kind of comes out with it and then does. Isaiah's got the puck, sends it in deep, all the way around for KJ. He picks it up along the half boards, flips it out to Easton. Easton throws it down into the corner. Vegas picks it up, but Benny's there at the blue line. He sends a shot that goes wide. KJ back out to Max. Max throws a shot on goal, looking for a deflection. Goalie caught that in his glove. Again, creating some opportunities. Creating opportunities. We'll take it. All right. Rampage wins that face-off, but goes around the net. Holds it up in the corner. Vegas sends it all the way out. Brax is there to send it back in deep. Wyatt's there. He's fighting hard. And I don't see what that call was there. Maybe a hand pass. Puck comes out of the zone for a face-off. Tatum's on it. Vegas wins the face-off. Goes with the D up to their right winger. He enters the zone, throws a shot wide of the goal. Gets back out. Wyatt puts a good hit on his guy. Max is there. Logan sends it all the way across the ice. Just misses Wyatt on the cross-ice pass. Max he gets tied up in the corner, but comes out and comes away with it. Beats around one guy. Sends the puck off the boards to Logan. Logan goes hard to the net. Just gets hook checked out and away. Vegas comes out with it through the middle, but Nate's there to pick it up. He enters the zone, 1-on-4. He's waiting for his guys to show up. Wyatt's there in the middle. Owen's there for a one-timer. Oh, just misses wide. What a great play. That was another great opportunity. Looking for that movement. Looks like Owen got hit in the head with a stick, but no call there. Vegas enters the zone. Then he takes it away, sends it to Wyatt. It gets popped up and out of play on the Rampage bet. So
because I don't want to shut it off. This popped off.
sorry, we had a not touching it. So Danny is using my phone to film, and I'm using his phone to score. So we keep getting. Oh no! As I'm telling that story, puck goes out of the corner, runs through the middle. Left-handed player sends through the middle and throws a puck 5-hole on Johnny. Vegas is up 1-0. $5:50 left in the first. So anyway, we're messing with each other's phones and getting text messages and emails and update warnings and all kinds of things. Oh, Nate puts an awesome shot on the goalie, hits him in the chest, but still flipping around. Vegas gets it out. Goalie is without a stick. It has gone almost to the center of the zone. Still, his player tried to get it to him and couldn't quite. Puck is bouncing around. Their goalie picks up a stick. They enter into the zone. Then the puck gets flipped up into the side netting, so we have stoppage in play. Face off deep in our zone. Jack will take it. Vegas wins it back to the point. Throw a shot in, gets deflected and goes wide. Jordo sends it up through the middle and out. That's going to go all the way down for an icing. .502 left in the first, 1-0. Pretty evenly matched game so far. Ref called Vegas for encroachment. I don't know what that's actually called, but going to require him to get out of the face-off and start over again with a new guy. Vegas wins that, but we come out and away with it. Jordo sends it up through the middle. He gets kind of tripped up and slowed down. Kipton has it behind the net, tries to get it around the net. Jack's there. Jack sends it up, but the Vegas player slowed it down, so Andrew has to retreat. We foil their attempt through the middle. Jordo's got it through the middle. He gets in, moves it around, puck high, hit the goalie's stick and post. Vegas comes through, slides it around, and Johnny is able to cover. Looks like their guy might have done a little slash on Johnny and paid the price a little bit, but I wish they would call those slashes, because then all the other stuff afterwards would never occur. Also a goalie bad, so I don't like seeing the goalies get slashed. But Braxton grabs it in the corner, sends it up, he gets hammered. Isaiah's there to pick it up, sends it to Easton. Easton controls it off of his skates, and that's going to be offsides. KJ just stepped over the line and didn't quite have control of it when he was crossing. Easton's there to take the face off, wins it back. Andrew doesn't quite get it flipped up. Vegas flips it all the way deep down into our zone. Benny's there to pick it up. He reverses course. Vegas player was there, but they're still fighting. They're looking for that player out in the middle. Shotguns in from deep, gets deflected wide. Andrew sends it up to Isaiah. Isaiah tries to hit KJ. They call no icing. Then he's there at the blue line. Easton is there as well. Not able to hold it in. It looks like it's going to be an offsides. We got line changes coming. Max is staying out. Got Taven, Logan, and Wyatt out, and Braxton is joining on D. Taven to take this face off. Wins it back to Max. Max sends it to Taven. Taven pops it up. Vegas player knocks it down. Fighting along the boards there. Vegas gets it up, and Max sends it. A high sticking on Logan. So we're going to go on a penalty kill. .3:11 left in the first. Vegas wins it back. Guys fighting in the middle, trying to upset Johnny's vision. Owen gets chase. Max sends up. They're moving it around. Comes to the middle. Throws a shot on. Johnny's there to make a chest save. It bounces free, but Nate's got it. Flips it up, but not out. Almost gets it to Owen. Just not quite. Vegas enters it. Braxton's got it. Knocks it out to Nate. Nate grabs it and finally just flips it up and out. Owen's there. He can cause a little havoc in the corner. It's a good way to eat some seconds off. Vegas works it, gets it into our zone. They turn it, working the cycle, out to the middle. They take a shot. Johnny makes a great save. No rebound. .102 left in the penalty, so we have fought off about half of that. Jack's going to sit in for the face-off. He wins it back. Denzer takes it behind the net, sends it back around the net, goes for a wraparound, but Johnny is there. They're beating and banging, and Johnny holds tight. Puck goes out to the blue line. Vegas controls it. They hold it in at the other end, send it deep. Charlie's there to grab it. Sends it up a little further, but Vegas controls it. Charlie's there. Pushing, comes out to the blue line. They throw a shot in, gets deflected into the corner. Vegas picks it up, tries it again. Walks the blue line. Johnny makes the save. Vegas is trying to say that they got the goal scored, but Johnny was on top of it, and then there was all the hassle going on top. So they're still arguing, and the ref is explaining. And at the end of the day, it's going to be no goal. Of course, the Vegas coach is going to want some explanation about it as well. The Vegas coach appears to be one of those talkers. Wants explanations for everything, and apparently his players do as well. Well, regardless of the explanation, there's no goal, and the face-off is in to the right of Johnny. Puck comes out again, gets held in. Owen muscles his guy off the puck and forces the puck out of the zone. Vegas enters again, but Charlie's there. He flips it around and gets it, just slid off of his stick. Then he's there, holds it tight. Vegas player picks it up, though. Puts his guy down. We're officially out of the penalty kill. Nate sends it to Owen. Owen gets it up and out. Sends it across to Nate. Just gets over to Cole. Cole enters with Nate. Nate runs around the net. He's still got control of it. He runs it through the middle, takes a shot, it gets deflected into the corner. About 40 seconds left in the period. Puck gets sent around, and Max is there to hold it in. Owen covers on D. Nate picks it up. He's looking for somebody in the middle. Reverses course. Puck comes out to Andrew. Andrew holds it in, sends it down into the corner, but Vegas is there. Vegas sends it up and out. Andrew's there again. Knocks it to Owen, but it gets over to Cole. Cole has to dipsy doodle. That's the right word. He has to dipsy doodle to get around a guy, which allowed Owen to jump offside. So 10 seconds left in the period. Jack is taking the face off, goes back right through the middle of everybody. Andrew grabs it, sends it up to Kipton. Kipton gets it to Jack. Jack up to Jordo. Jordo sends it in. Goalie covers it right as the penalty, or right as the period expires. So, Rampage is down 1-0 at the end of one. We will switch sides and see what happens here in the second period. So far, it's been a pretty close game. Great opportunities on both sides. Good saves on both sides. So, we just need to keep up the pressure and bury a couple of shots when we get the opportunity. Johnny runs down to take the other net. Charlie gives him a fist bump. It's going to be Charlie and Brax out on D. And looks like we're changing things up a little bit here. We got Jordo on a line with Nate and Owen. It can't be the fours line and can't be the double done line anymore. We'll see what happens with the little changes. Vegas comes away with it, sends it up the boards. But Charlie's there to flip it up and out to Owen. Owen enters the zone, sends it across, but just behind Jordo. Jordo sends it in deep, and Owen's there behind the net. He pulls it out through the middle. It gets deflected. Brox puts a shot on. Nate almost tipped that in, but it just went wide. Nate cycles with Charlie. who cycles with Owen. Owen sends it over to Nate. Nate grabs that puck, sends it in. Another little tip by Jordan went wide. So far, I like it. Here comes Braxton. He puts a shot on. Gets deflected out and wide. Vegas just gets it out. But Charlie's there. He sends it in wide of the net. They go for some changes. Gordo is forcing some pressure in the corner. Vegas comes out with it in the middle. I think that was Jack that got in the way of that one. Kipton is pressuring behind the net. Jack is pressuring as well. We're holding tight behind the net. It comes out right in front. Oh, that might have gone through the goalie's legs from the backside. Ended up in front of the net, but goalie ended up covering it. Forcing pressure and creating opportunities like it. Vegas comes away with that one. They send it up along the half boards, all the way across ice. Andrew picks that one up. Ooh, almost gets it taken away. So Jack is there, flips it up, but not out. Kipton was there to pressure his guy. Andrew's got it, sends it cross ice to Easton. Gets knocked back in. Up to Kipton again. Jack gives pressure. He picks it up. Puck gets forced out of the zone and offside. All right, looks like we got Cole with Logan and KJ. Cole's going to take this face-off. It gets to the Vegas player, knocks it up and into the Rampage bench. So that will become a face-off down in our zone, or in the Vegas zone, sorry. Cole takes the face-off again. Vegas wins that, goes around the net. They send it up and off the boards and out to a streaking player. Goes in one-on-one. Johnny makes the save. Puck went then just wide. I'm not sure if that was a Vegas player or a rebound off a Rampage player, but it did not go in. Johnny made the first save, and then it ended up wide. And now it looks like that must have been icing. Coming all the way back down. All right, Cole's here to take that face off again. Wins it to KJ. KJ back to Brax. Brax up around the corner. Logan's there behind the net. He's fighting hard. Max is able to hold it in, but just isn't able to get it down deep to Logan. Puck goes all the way down. Braxton sends it up along the boards. It gets popped out to KJ. KJ over to Logan. Logan forces it deep into the corner. Cole is there, heads it to Max. Max throws a shot on, gets stopped out front, and Vegas heads back the other way. Working the puck back and forth around behind the net. KJ is there. He flips it up, but not out. Turns out to be offsides, actually, so it did get out. Comes back in. Vegas pulls it, puts a shot on. Gets deflected out into the corner. Vegas is still working kind of behind the net. Puck gets sent around and up. Charlie takes control there. Up to the blue line, but not out. And the Vegas player pops it in, but off of the netting. All right, that face-off is coming outside the zone. Taven's going to take this one. He wins it back, but the Vegas player intercepts it, throws a shot on. Johnny deflects that one up into the netting. Taven's on it again. Vegas wins this one back to the point. Isaiah went out to block it, just missed him. We're able to clear it up and out. They do a little D-to-D pass, working it back in. They send it back in, and I think that was Isaiah was there to pick it up. Send it deep. No, that's Charlie. Sends it in deep, but that is offside, or sorry, icing. Nate's going to take this face off. Drops down, wins it back. Andrew pops it up and out. Andrew sends it through the middle. Gets it to Owen. Oh, Owen gets pushed off the puck. Comes back out to Max. Max sends it up the boards to a Vegas player. Vegas enters the zone, sends it in on Johnny, goes wide, into the corner. Two of our players run into one another, and Vegas comes away with it. Vegas works it through the middle of the ice. Jack's able to knock that puck into the corner. We send it up and around, but not out. Up through the middle and not out. Jordo comes away with it. Jordo sends it across to Kip. Kip sends it back in off the goalie's pads. It pops up, the goalie makes a glove save. This is Jack, Kip, and Easton. Jack takes the face-off. Gets to a Vegas player, but Charlie sends up. Bodies flying, some by our own doing, some by not. Kipton gets in, puts pressure. Kipton and Jack are working the corner, gets it in. Easton comes in, puts body on his guy, but he comes out away from it. Jack's long stick grabs it. Sends it through the middle, gets in, nope, goes around the outside. He sends it back up to Charlie. Charlie walks the blue line, sends it over to Easton. Easton throws a shot in, gets blocked. Vegas tries to flip it out, but can't do it. Braxton puts a shot on, it gets deflected. Brax is in the corner working it. Charlie's there to pick it up at center ice, sends it over to Kip. Kip gets around his guy, and the puck goes in deep. They rim it around and all the way down. That is not going to be icing, so. Then he picks it up, does a little D-to-D. KJ gets it in deep. Vegas comes away with it. Logan's there. He puts it through the middle, but right to a Vegas player's skates. Vegas guy reshuffles. Here comes Cole driving through the net, sends it across to KJ just behind him. They're just close to offsides, but not quite. Puck's flipping around through center ice, and Max comes up with it. Taven enters the zone. He blows a tire. Vegas picks it up. They got a 2-on-2. Isaiah's got the back check. Kipton steps up, or sorry, Braxton stepped up to intercept that one. Max comes up and away with it this time. But Vegas is there to snag it from him. Taven grabs it, flips it all the way up and around, but not out. Vegas sends it through the middle, puts a shot that gets deflected wide. Taven's got it again, flips it up to Isaiah. Isaiah gets it out of the zone. He gets around one, sends it in deep. Vegas sends it around. Brock sends it in. Nate is there to put the body on his guy. Denzer knocked it down and sent a shot on that went wide. Owen sends it in deep. Benny is able to keep that one in. Jordo's got it between skates. Nate puts a good hook check on. Jordo's got it again. Oh, it just gets popped out. Got to retouch up. They do. Puck gets sent in. Owen's there. He grabs it behind the net. He's cycling. He sends a shot in. Looking for a deflection there. Just went off of Jordo's stick. Jordo sends it in to Owen. We're doing all the right things, creating opportunities. One of these days. Uh-oh. It goes for a break, 1-0. Johnny, boom, makes a sweet pad save on that breakaway. And then makes another one. Nice work, Johnny. And we're going to get a penalty called against Vegas. It looks like. I thought that it was against Vegas. Let's make sure of it. I couldn't quite see from the angle, but yeah. Vegas gets a tripping. Oh, and there is Ice Mate. So we are going to have all of that awesome momentum stopped by the Ice Mate. Yeah. Well, as the boys go off, we're going to shut down the microphone, and we'll be back after Ice Mate. All right, we're up and running, ready for the second half after the ice make. We got a fresh seed ice, and we are on a power play. Great opportunity here to tie this game up, make something happen. We got power play number one up. Puck comes out to Benny. Benny over to Nate. Nate controls it back to Benny. Benny over to Easton. Easton to Owen. Owen back to Easton. They're just passing it around, controlling the puck, looking for the opportunity. Owen goes deep, sends it in the middle, doesn't get to anybody, and Vegas clears it all the way down. Johnny comes out to play that, gets it to Benny. He comes behind the net, pushes it up to Nate. Nate enters the zone, sends it in all the way around to Owen. Comes back out to Benny. Benny back up to Owen. Cole controls that. Nope. Easton controls it. Cycles with Owen. Owen puts a shot on that goes wide. Nate takes it. Gives it to Benny. Benny right back to Nate. Nate drives in. Shot gets blocked. Gets flipped around. Hard skating. Little 1-on-0. Oh no! They are calling that a penalty. That is weak as all get out. They call it a slash. I didn't see it. Maybe I'm wrong, but Benny doesn't seem to agree with it either. That Vegas player though shot out of a cannon and got down, and then he's getting called for a slash. So we will be 4-on-4 for 51 seconds. And then we will be on a penalty kill. Vegas has the puck around the corner. Rampage throws it out. Vegas picks it up again. Jack is there, but just doesn't able to control it across the blue line. Vegas pops it in off the boards, throws a shot on Johnny. He makes a good save, keeps it out into the corner. Here comes Jack again, throws it up to Jordo. Jordo gets on it in the corner. Jordo flips it back up to Max. He walks the blue line. He sends a shot in, gets deflected wide. Puck comes out to Vegas. They're on a 2-on-2. Send it far ice. They send their guy out of the box as well, so we are now on a penalty kill for about 1 minute. Jack sends it out, sends it up and out. Vegas dumps it in deep again. Jack takes a little bit of a reverse hit right at the Vegas bench. Vegas sends it in, gets deflected. Jordo gets to it, is not able to get it out. Vegas has it in the corner, sends it to the middle, back to the point, D-to-D pass, sends it in. Johnny deflects that out wide. Vegas again. Jordo is able to knock it off the boards, puts it all the way down to their goalie. Full changes. They send a good pass down to the blue line. Puck gets dribbled in. Moves to the left, and Vegas scores on a power play. Two nothing for the Vegas team. All right, we are starting this out again. Still have a little bit different look to our lines here. Got Cole with KJ and Logan. Andrew sends that over to Cole. Cole tries to get it in deep. It rolls in on the goalie, kicks it wide. Puck gets through. Denzer holds it in, throws it in deep, but there's a Vegas player there. Logan throws a shot in. Cole's there. Bouncing puck. Gets in. Oh, my word. I think that one went off the inside leg of the goalie. Oh, man, just wasn't able to bury it. Vegas comes back, throws a puck, goes up and over the net. Unlucky bounces for us on a couple of those. Shot goes in. Johnny puts it wide. Another shot. That puck goes wide. Vegas is cycling. Logan gets a little bit of a reverse hit as well, so making the Vegas team happy. Charlie picks it up. He flips it up to Logan. Just gets by him. Charlie's there, blows a tire. Braxton's fighting for it. Vegas comes away on a 1-on-0. Johnny makes the save and knocks the net off all at the same time. Jack is down for the face-off. Comes out to the Vegas player who sends it deep into the corner. Fighting on it there. Comes out to Vegas who drops it in deep again. Max is there. Reverses it out. Tries to get it out. Hits a Vegas player's skates. Max is there again. He flips it up and gets it out. Vegas sends it in for a delayed offsides. Vegas checks up. Andrew sends it all the way around to Easton. Easton pops it through the middle. Vegas player carries it out. Jack grabs it at the blue line, flicks it up, just misses Kipton's stick. Kipton puts it on goal. Goalie turns that away. Puck is just bouncing left and right. Max picks it up, flips it up, but not out. Then he sends it up, but right to the Vegas player. And that is the end of the second period. Vegas is up 2-0. Looks like we're going to start the third period at center ice with even strength. Looks like Taven, Isaiah, and Wyatt as your forwards. Benny and Charlie as your D. Puck gets bounced around, but Rampage ends up with it. Taven sends it down into the corner. Vegas sends it up. Not out. Taven controls, gets it back to Isaiah. Gets pushed along the half boards. Then he steps up, gets it down deep. Isaiah has it behind the net. He sends it back up to Charlie. Throws a puck along the ice. Gets deflected wide. Isaiah's there again. He sends it up. Puck comes out. 1-on-1. Benny makes a great play. Gets in front of that. It goes on to the stick of the Vegas player who misses wide. Offsides, delayed offsides. Benny picks it up again. He fans on the puck a little bit. Sends it all the way across to Isaiah. Isaiah gets it to Wyatt. He fans on it a little bit. And here comes Vegas entering the zone. Puck comes out. Nate picks it up. He gets it in deep. Pushes his defenseman off the puck, but Vegas comes out. Max is there. Jordo's there. Vegas guys are there. We're all here because we're not all there. Max sends it to Owen. Owen spins it around deep. Jordo's there to pick it up. Gets it to Nate. Nate sends it in the middle. Gets deflected off of skates, but it comes out to Max. Max sends it to Nate. Nate throws it on net, but goes just wide. Looks like the net is off. We got Nate, Owen, and Jordo out on forward as forwards, and Max and Brax as D. Comes back to Max. He sends it up into the corner. Nate and Owen are cycling. Max holds it in for just a second. Braxton steps in, intercepts that pass. He goes into the corner. His pass gets deflected behind the goal. He quickly returns to D. Puck is flipping around in front. I think goalie made a good save, and it pops back out. Cross-ice pass. Gets all the way into the corner. Puck comes out to the point. Puck gets deflected. Ends up on Johnny's pads, and he makes a good save. And covers. Jack's ready for the face-off in the Rampage zone. Puck went all the way out and around and ended up in icing. So, face off again in the Rampage zone. Benny and his guy were trading pushes, and they still are. Gypsy Doodle, oh, that 88's got some good hands on Vegas. He Gypsy Doodled around quite a few guys, but was unable to put it in the net. We send it up and out. Jack is there, almost gets it through, but not quite. Working in the corner, goes all the way back around. Benny steps up, just flips over his stick, but Easton is there to collect it. Vegas player takes it, puts it on Johnny, and he makes a great little kick save. Puck comes back out again to the point. They send it in deep. Benny picks it up in the corner. Sends it to Kip. Kip just misses Jack. Vegas enters the zone. Puck's behind the net. Jack grabs it, flips it up, and out. That'll go down for an icing. 10:50 left in the game. 2-0 Vegas. Cole steps in for the face-off. It isn't really won by anybody, but Vegas comes away with it. They send it around. KJ was there. Puck's going in deep. Logan's working hard. Vegas throws it in. No icing available. Charlie picks it up. Heads behind the net. Flips it up to KJ. Bounces off KJ's stick, and Vegas puts it in deep again. Brax is there, gets caught up against the Zamboni doors. Puck goes in deep again. Comes to the middle. Shot goes on. Johnny makes the save. Taven's ready to take this face off. Wins it, gets it all the way over. Isaiah picks it up. He gets it forward, but gets past, intercepted by a Vegas player. Try to get it out, not quite, but Isaiah's there. He gets his pocket picked. Charlie's fighting hard, as is Taven, to keep it up and out. Taven gets a hit up high in the face. No call. Brax grabs it, pops it out. Vegas flips it back in for delayed offsides. Johnny stops that puck for Charlie. Charlie works around in front of the net with it. Shifts it up to Wyatt. Goes off of Wyatt's skates and out. Vegas throws it in deep again. Brax picks it up. Tries to reverse, but nobody there. Taven is taking it on. Braxton gets it to Wyatt. Wyatt flips it up, and it's going to go down for an icing. We got Nate, Owen, and Jordan out with Knox and Andrew. Nate's going to take this face off. Wins it back. Andrew takes it into the corner. Nate picks it up. He controls it. Does a quick little reverse. Sends it all the way up the ice. Vegas player steps in front of it and knocks it into our bench. Face-off will be at center ice. Nate's on for the face-off again. He gets that forward to Jordo. Jordo loses it. A little bit of a 3-on-2 developing. They put a shot on, and that was posted in. Oh. That puck had about 3 1/4 inches, maybe 3 1/8 inches worth of space, and it used all of it. Because the puck's only about, I think, if I remember correctly, the puck's only 3 inches wide. It just barely got by Johnny, went posting in. So, Vegas is now up 3-0. We win that face-off. Charlie gets it, throws it down in deep. Kipton's going to pick it up. He sends it through the middle. It goes behind the net. Isaiah's fighting for it, but Vegas comes away with it. Sends it up. Nice little poke check by Benny. Easton grabs that puck. Sends it forward to Jack. Jack knocks it off the boards into the corner. Vegas sends it around. Charlie picks it up, sends it in deep again. Jack is there to give a little pressure. At the half boards, Kipton's there. They hold it in for a second. Easton takes control. Gets it down deep. Gets it down deep again. Jack is there. Sends it out to the middle. Just pops over the line. We got to do a little regroup. Charlie sends it in deep. Shot goes in. Oh, Kipton tried a behind the net off the back of the goalie, but it hit the front of him, so he made the save. Vegas comes in with some speed. They send the puck across. And looks like Braxton came away with it, sent it all the way in. Braxton continues to give chase. Logan grabs it, sends a shot on, gets deflected wide by the goalie. Puck goes in and across again. No one there to knock it in. Max controls it at the blue line, but he ends up losing a little bit. Logan's fighting hard with his guy, slows him down. Brax is able to send it up and just misses KJ. KJ puts it on net, but hits the side netting. Vegas runs forward, puts it behind the net. Andrew's there. He muscles his guy off the puck, but not able to get it completely out. Cole's there, not able to get it completely out. Greb picks it up again. Puck comes in. Benny blocks that. Benny flips it into the middle, but Vegas picks it up, sends it to the corner. Cole and Benny are fighting. They get it up and out, but a Vegas player is there to put it in behind the net. Who reverses it again. Comes out to the blue line. That guy sends a puck in. Johnny makes a good save and puts it into the corner. Vegas does a cycle. They come on with a little bit of a 3-on-2. We finally flip it up and get it out, and it's going to go down for no icing. We got full changes coming. Denver hits his guy, interrupts all of that. Vegas with some speed, but Braxton stops it. Taven is there, puts a little backhand flipper. It's like Wyatt dropped his stick, but he picks it back up. Isaiah sends it in deep for Charlie on a cycle. Sends it out into the middle. It goes down. Isaiah just contains. Good work. Taven sends it up and over to Wyatt. Wyatt gets it to Isaiah, who sends it in deep and goes for a change. Wyatt's pressuring hard. Vegas comes back out with it. They enter the zone. Johnny makes a glove save and covers. Nate takes that face off. Gets controlled by Jordo, who puts it around. Owen's giving chase. Comes back into our zone. Max is there to pick it up. He flips it up to Owen. Owen gets it through the middle. Jordo is there to control. Jordo sends it in deep. Owen's there to pick it up. He sends it out in the middle. Puck stops right in front of the goal. Both Nate and Jordo, I think, were unable to get their sticks on it. Puck goes in on Johnny. He shuffles it to the side. Max picks it up. Sends it long cross-ice pass to Jordo. Jordo enters the zone. Passes to Owen. Owen not able to get his stick on it. Jordo's got it again. Sends it over to Owen. Owen leaves it as he's getting off. Then he steps up. Flips it up. Out. Goes all the way into the Vegas zone. 3 minutes left in the game. Vegas is up 3-0. Vegas controls it through the middle. Charlie gets it up. Jack skates by it. Vegas controls again. Johnny's there. There are two people on the back door. Puck goes out, but that was a Vegas play that pushed it all the way out, so no icing. Vegas flips it all the way around. Easton is there. Easton drives down into the bottom, sends it through the middle. Puck is bouncing around, still bouncing around, flipping, hitting bodies. Shot goes wide, comes back out. Charlie steps up, hits it, gets it to Easton, who's working it. Easton in the corner. Puck gets flipped out all the way down. That should go for no icing. Stopped. Charlie picks it up, sends it all the way back around. Vegas puts a shot on. The Johnny turns off easily. Fighting behind the net. Charlie comes out with it. Passes it up, finally gets it up to KJ. It skips over his stick. Puck goes up off the boards. Vegas enters the zone. Vegas puts another one down in deep. Max flicks it up to Logan. Logan pops it up wide. KJ's on the rush. Vegas picks it up, flips it out. We have about a minute left. Vegas comes down, enters the zone. They pass the puck around behind the net. Max holds it into the corner. Cole's there to give their guy heck. Max throws it up to Logan. Puck is bouncing all around everywhere. 40 seconds left. Max gets it to Drew. And Drew sends it up. Not able to get it up and out. That should have been just a called offsides, but wasn't. Andrew takes his guy, and they're calling that a trip. So with 25.6 seconds left, we will have a penalty kill for the last few seconds here. Vegas wins the face-off, gets it out to the blue line. They send a shot in. Gets deflected up into the netting. Wyatt's going to sit down for this face-off. Gets knocked out past center ice. Vegas picks it up again. Isaiah steals it, throws a shot on that goes just wide. Good forecheck on a shorthanded opportunity. Isaiah grabs it, throws it in deep, and that'll do it. Vegas comes away with it, 3-0. So we are set up for the game this afternoon, or this evening. It'll be a 7:40 game against the San Jose Sharks. So we will see y'all back in a few hours. Enjoy your afternoon, and farewell from Scottsdale for now.